Okay, so I just recorded this 11-minute video, and the first few minutes I unplugged this, which is, I thought was just headphones because I was listening to music, but actually it's not. It's got a microphone on it too because it's from my iPod. Anyway, so today is the 26th of January 2011, so Australia Day. I had my surgery on the 17th of January 2011 with Hugh Bartholomeuzs in Queensland, Australia, at Ipswich Day Hospital, so it was only a day surgery. I had, I think it's called bilateral mastectomy. See if I can find it. The operation itself I do not remember, obviously, as you are given anaesthetic, so you go under. It is bilateral subcutaneous mastectomy. Anaesthetic, the anaesthetic dude, I can't pronounce the word, so the anesthesia dude, he said to me that, okay, first off, I was in the waiting room. One bad thing I had there was that one of the nurses referred to me as female. I'm thinking it's an accident, but in saying that, she was the nurse that did my admission, and she did put on my band that I am male. She did correct herself, however, but it was out the back where they were prepping. I don't think she thought I heard, and I haven't said anything to anyone, just keeping that to myself because I don't know. But anyhow, that was while I was waiting to go in. I went into the room and I undressed. Her bed, this lady's bedside manner wasn't very good, but I undressed. No, I didn't undress. I was in my gown already. I went into this room she took me into, and I took my top down, like she'd said, like I'd taken the what's the nightgown off, stuck it on the bed where she said, and I sat on the bed. They put a towel or a sheet up behind me, and I had to pose for some photos of my chest, so my pre-surgery photos. Then Dr. Bartholomeuzs came in and drew on my chest and went in. Everything was just happening really quickly, like it was just really quick. They wheeled me in, taped my, I was laying on the bed and they taped my arms out flat. I can't do it any higher than that, but they taped it out flat. Then the anaesthetic dude came over and he goes, alright, I'm just gonna give you this. So he put the thing into my arm, which I've got a little bruise. I don't think you can see it anymore on the video anyway. But yeah, put the thing in my arm and put I think they put a relaxant in first and then they put the anaesthetic through, but he said it's going to feel like I have like 5 rum and cokes all of a sudden, and it did. That's all I remember. It felt like I had 5 rum and cokes, and then it felt like I just passed out. I don't remember anything. That's all I remember is that feeling. I woke up to someone going, Zach, you with us, buddy, Zach? And then they chucked some pills down my throat, and then somehow they got me over to a chair. I don't remember. It feels like a dream, but I remember. I do, but I don't. So it's like it's there, but it's not there. But somehow I remember I was standing up at some point with someone or something, and I somehow got over to the chair, and apparently Mum came in and she asked how I got to the chair, and I apparently said I walked, but I was wobbly or something. I don't remember. Apparently I'm allergic to codeine, which we found out within 15 minutes of them giving me Panadine Fort. Apparently I went green, and I remember they kept asking me if I was okay, but I don't remember anything. I just remember them saying, are you okay, are you okay? And I was like, I'm fine. And then apparently I started saying to my mum that they chopped my tits off. I was like, Ma, they chopped me tits off or something. I apparently kept repeating it, and there was another person in the recovery room or whatever it was. And apparently I also said to her that there was a party in my stomach, like there's shapes out on TV. I kept telling her there was a party in my stomach, in my tummy. And that was because I was going green because I was allergic to the codeine. Which we didn't know until I'd had it. So they injected me with some other drug in my IV. That's the thing, the IV thing. And then, yeah, I don't know. Apparently that stops your brain and your stomach from making any sort of connection. I don't really know. And I came home, slept for a good 24 hours. Because the codeine really knocked me for a 6. Been the most horrible 10 days. I'm never going to experience this again, thank fuck. Don't recommend it to anybody. I haven't been really in any pain. My biggest problem has been pressure on my chest. This is the garment, the post-surgical garment, and the dressing. The dressing is actually quite thin. I'm not sure what side it's on. It's on this side. I can show, yeah. See how thin that is? It's really thin. That's how thin the dressing is that I put on. But it's tight. This is the drain, which I've had one complication with it, is the hose popped off. But that was no biggie, I just went and got a new drain put on. So that's the drain. And as of late, I have lost around 20 mils since yesterday lunchtime, since 2 o'clock yesterday. So I'm still losing quite a bit, I think, and it's supposed to come off tomorrow, but it's very funny and it's gross, and yeah, I don't know, could be because it's hot, could be whatever, I'm not sure, but it's clearing up, so it's not as, I suppose it is still pretty yucky, isn't it? That could be normal. So yeah, things aren't too great at Mum's anymore. They were for the first few days, and I wasn't so bored then as I am now. Can't go out, I'm not allowed to go out, so I'm housebound. I've been out twice, once to get that changed, and once on a Sunday we drove past, well, Mum went to fix up my cat, and she made me sit in the car, then he went to Hungry Jack's and had an ice cream, and so I was out for about half an hour, so in 10 days that's all I've done. It's made my anxiety levels increase significantly, so that's been difficult. Also with the pressure on my chest, I'm noticing that my anxiety levels are becoming quite high, and they're starting to stress me out quite a lot. I had lost 2 nights sleep because of it. I feel like I'm suffocating, and it's quite scary. Sorry, I have my thing coming up. So yeah, that's been difficult. I would really love a shower. You can see my face is really greasy and it's disgusting. I've put on so much weight since doing nothing for 10 days. It's been really hot as well. But yeah, so hopefully I get this straightened out tomorrow and I can go home. I can't wait. In the background, obviously side, are my mum's fish. The discus fish. That's difficult. Yeah, not really much more to say. That's all that's happened. So I'm post-op for my chest reconstruction. Now I can start saving for my lower surgery. Yeah, I'm having a few family problems. I don't know, Mum's boyfriend keeps on saying, if you want to be treated like a man, or if you want to be treated like a male, that's starting to really get on my nerves a bit. I tried to talk to Mum about it once, and she's, I don't know, she's been a bitch. I shouldn't say that, but she didn't seem to take it well. She was just like, oh, he's just joking and stuff. But it actually does really affect me. And she keeps on calling me her and she, and it's starting to really, really piss me fuck off. it's almost like she's gone backwards in pronouns and the way she treats me, and it's really starting to bother me. And I don't know why. And I tried to talk to her about it, but it made some difference for a little while. But these last few weeks, and maybe it's just stress, I don't know, because she does suffer from severe mental illness. This last few weeks it's just really gotten too much, and I'm starting to get frustrated. My sister's up and she keeps on calling, like she's been worse. She was really good to start with, but all of a sudden she's just had this turn since she's had this new boyfriend, and she got married and now she's still getting divorced all in a year. I've been on testosterone treatment since the 2nd of January 2010, so it's been a year. I suppose I should see if I can see any facial hair, because I do actually grow quite a bit. It's a little patchy, but and if you can see, the darkness on my moustache is starting to come through, so I look like a 15-year-old boy, which is lovely. My face is disgusting. The worst thing about these drains is I'm assuming I've got some more feeling than what a lot of other people have, is that I can actually feel it sucking. Not sucking like as in sucking, but like I get this random, it's almost like a bubbly feeling in my chest. I have quite a bit of feeling, like I can still feel quite a lot. I'm not sure around here, you know. Oh, there's quite a bit of packing there for I can feel pressure. I'm not going to push, but I can feel pressure. I'll soon find out anyway. The scars that I'm going to have is going to go across the nipple, around the nipple, and then across on both sides. They took about a centimetre skin off. So really I could have had the peri-areola, I think it's called, if they did that surgeon. If that surgeon did that procedure, but he doesn't. I think there's a surgeon in Sydney that does that surgery, but obviously I can't afford to go down there. I've got nowhere for recovery, and yeah, this surgery has cost me about $8,000. Yeah, it's just more pain in the ass than anything. If my chest wasn't getting bigger from when I'd started hormones, I would have been alright, but it had started to grow bigger as my muscle was growing bigger, and with the heat in Queensland, binding is just, after 12 months, it's just not physically possible to continue with that. For me anyway, I started to really struggle mentally and physically. Anyway, it's up to 13 minutes, so that's my 10-day post-op, and I will make another video soon just for another update, since I don't make them anymore. Alright, catches around, I guess. That's it.